Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is your boy Killer Kales Gaming coming back to you with another live GTA 5 online video. First of all, I'd like to start everything off by hoping everyone has gotten a good start off to their Monday. I hope everyone continues to have a good day. Now, fortunately, this is going to be a lot more of a lighter video than the last two videos, which if you go back and look, you will see that those two videos have been removed. And before I get started on the purpose of this video, I am going to say that the reason why those videos have been removed is because I am a man of my word, and a man of his word has to do what he has to do. So, without any further ado, I'm going to get straight to the point, as I always do. Last night, I watched a live stream in which Lost Glitches was hosting. And this, I can tell you, a lot of your personal opinion of how you think that I felt about you, that you said at the beginning of your video, some things that you think that I might have done or been involved with are completely false. And I mean, aside from being false, was just completely away from what I said to begin with, because first of all, we're going to touch base on the fact that you were thinking that I had something to do with somebody coming into your lobby and booting you, or trying to boot you, and actually, booting other people out the lobby. First and foremost, it is my duty to explain to you that I had no part in that, because in the video that I took down, if that video was watched in its entirety, it clearly stated that there were moves that I were implementing to be made, but those moves were set forth to be made by Saturday of this week. So therefore, the fact of this all going down the same night that this stuff started with me, you have my word that I did not do that, nor did I send anyone to do that. What I can tell you about that is, it's just like you have people that are loyal to you. I have people that are loyal to me. And just like some of your people watch my videos, some of my people watch yours. And for the only fact of this whole thing happening about the booting or whatever, the only thing I can tell you personally is somebody probably took an offense to what you done to me, and they decided to take that into their own hands for, whatever reason. I can't question that, which I don't know, but I can implement my service to find out who was the one responsible for that. So, as soon as I find that information out, I will let you know personally. first of all. Second of all, like I said at the beginning, the videos got took down. And the videos got took down simply because I am a man of my word. I clearly stated that if you gave me an apology, that I was going to go public with an apology of my own, that I would remove those videos, and that I would no longer attend your streams, but I will be watching like a hawk. But nevertheless, last night in your video, your live stream, if people go and watch Loss's live stream from last night, you can rewind it all the way back to the beginning. When you rewind the video, you're going to see the time in negatives. So you're going to want to go to the point at negative 2.58, and the apology that he gave will be shortly after that period. Now, the reason why I'm asking people to go back and look at this is because of the simple fact that, yes, an apology was given, but I didn't really feel like it was as sincere as it should have been. And if I'm having the wrong feeling about that, then I would value the opinions of people who do watch this channel. And if you feel like it was more sincere than what I feel, then, please feel free to, leave me your message telling me about that. I would actually appreciate that. But nevertheless, under these conditions, he gave an apology nonetheless, and he also did it on his public platform, which I didn't ask for. I never asked for that from the beginning. I did say I could be a dickhead and demanded that, but it was never about being a dickhead. It was never about being demanding. I clearly stated you could have gave me an apology through a message, preferably in a chat party with just me and you, so we could have talked about all of this instead of all of this freaking texting shit. I mean, I'm not 18, so I don't like to text everything that I say, but either way. And I'm sure you don't either. Alright. Before I get to this apology, I'm going to explain a few things. Okay? First and foremost, you have the wrong idea about how it is I felt about you this whole time. Yet at the same time coming to your streams and grabbing cars. You got the wrong impression, bro. I never felt anything out the way towards you until the other night. I never felt no kind of animosity, no kind of anger, no kind of resentment, no sense of you owe me anything. Never. From me, my brother, never did I feel that way until the other night. Now, yeah, it threw me over the top. But see, it threw me over the top because just like you stated in that video, in which where all this stuff generated from, you tried to make it seem like what happened had happened a few times before. What I'm trying to point out to you is just like that night, the few times before, the same thing happened. Simple words that were put down, that no harm or nothing hurtful was meant in what was said. And I do get it. In a point of a live stream that's busy, there's a lot of people attending, it's easy to read part of something and your mindset is, stuck on rush, or, just kind of like, feel that, just trying to have a good stream going, and you kind of feel like, slightly stressed behind the scenes kind of thing. I understand how just reading simple words can get misconstrued. I understand that. After all, I am a person of understanding. I am a good-hearted person. I am not a dickhead. I can be anything negative when provoked, but I do try to be positive. All right? It was never about bringing any beef to your stream, because after all, who who wants that kind of shit on their stream? I know I don't. I don't know anybody who does. So, the whole points of the videos was never about blackmailing. The whole purpose of the videos was not about to force an apology from anyone, nor demand anything. The purpose of that video was just to bring forth simply what was right. Okay? Now, you said that I was asking for an apology, and you made a statement saying, should I have gotten one? Maybe. And you said that after you seen that video, you felt differently about it. But here's the thing about it, bro. I never asked for an apology about the video that I made. I only simply asked for an apology about what you done. Now I'm going to explain to the public, as I have before, but I'm just going to touch base with this because this is the reason behind this whole subject. All right? The blocking thing on your video yesterday, you tried to make it seem like you said that I was going to be suspended for a week. Okay, I hear that. But on that video from which I got blocked, that is not what you said. What you said was that you were blocking me for life. Those were the exact words. I wasn't nowhere near getting towards that video until I heard the words that you were blocking me for life. Right then and there, I'm going to tell you, I had unsubscribed from your channel, and I did give a thumbs down. In all fairness, I'm going to tell you, I did. But you're not going to have to tell me that on the 2 videos that I deleted, the thumbs down that were generated on that video were generated from you startingly, and then a couple of your friends came in on one of the videos, and they added a couple of more thumbs down. And it's all good. It's all good. I'm man enough to tell you that I put a thumbs down on your video, which will be the first time in over a year I have put a thumbs down on your video, bro. Like I said, regardless of whether you know it or not, regardless of whether you pay attention to it or not, regardless of whether it has been brought to your attention or not, the reason why I got so pissed about being blocked, it wasn't about being blocked out of your stream. It wasn't about the fact, oh no, I can't get no more cars from him, blah blah blah. It had nothing to do with that. Everybody knows if you really want something, you don't have to deal with the source to get it. It might take some time, but eventually you can get what you want. That was never the issue. The issue that came, what caused the aggression, what caused the being pissed, the resentment, what caused all of that was the simple fact of, I'm going to point this out, my brother. You say this is the holidays, and it is. This is the holidays. But all of us, okay, all of us, me, you, everybody included with me, everybody included with you, we all need to take some little time during these holidays and sit down, slow the clock down just a little bit, and absorb what is really important about these holidays. Alright? These holidays are about forgiveness. These holidays are about love for a fellow human being, or about generosity, caring, kindness. I mean, you keep going. That's what it's about. Okay? It ain't never about the tree. It ain't never about the lights. It ain't never about the things wrapped in packages sitting up underneath the tree. And it ain't never about what you give away. It's about the generosity you explain and that you push out to your fellow man. That's what these holidays are about. Alright? It's about this because the reason why we have Christmas to begin with was never about the presents. It was never about the tree. It was about the birth of Jesus Christ. That's what it was about. Alright? So, for these facts alone, nothing that I said in that video, nothing that I said in that video was neither anything that I wanted to say or anything that I wanted to do. And it was never about a point of blackmailing. It was never about a point of forcing anything. My brother, whether you want to admit it or not, in those points of time, when that happened, whether you want to admit it or not, someone who felt rushed, someone who felt stressed, someone who easily criticized something for no reason took the time to stop and understand reason, and you took the time to stop to try to figure out what was going on. Just kind of slowed the time down a little bit, kind of gave you a little bit of time to think. The whole bigger picture, bro, is there are a lot of things that I do that you don't see and you probably don't hear about. Some of which, if you think about it, you have witnessed me doing in your stream. I have been one of the helpful ones who attended your stream. Okay? I have said this before and I will say it again. I have pulled people out of your stream and offered them help. Matter of fact, there was a name in particular, the last name, the most recent event was a guy with the name Rancid. He didn't have enough money to do what he needed to do for the glitch. Hold on.